Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Başak. I'm about to turn 30 years old, but my life still doesn't look like how I want it to at this age. I want to change a lot of things, one of which is my diet. Now, I wouldn't say my diet is horrible, but it definitely needs improving. One of the problems that I am aware of is that I do not eat enough protein. Apparently, you should eat 1 gram of protein for each kilogram of body weight. So that means if I weigh 60 kilograms, which I do, I should eat about 60 grams of protein every day. By the way, I'm not an expert about nutrition at all, as you'll realize, so please do not trust anything I say and please do your own research. Anyway, about that 60 grams of protein, I don't eat that much. And I know this because I tracked what I ate a while back when I was in one of those losing weight phases which lasted about 4 days. And that data tells me on the day that I ate the most protein, I ate 35 grams. And I assume that's my usual. Not good. And the reason is that I'm just not a huge meat fan and I love carbs. I'm not a vegetarian, it's not like I never eat meat, but I just don't like it much. I don't like the texture, I don't like the idea of it. I'd much rather eat pasta, bread, pastries, pierogi. I could basically live off of just dough. And yeah, I know meat is not the only source of protein. I can just replace it with other things. But for example, I don't like tofu either. Actually, I hate tofu. But I do like lentils and chickpeas and this kind of stuff, but my partner doesn't. So it takes a little bit more effort and planning to incorporate those into my diet. And honestly, I haven't cared enough to make that effort. But I want to change that. I want to take care of my body and be the healthiest I can be. So I'm challenging myself this week to eat 60 grams of protein every day. I know 60 grams is not exactly a challenge for most people, but I'm not trying to build muscle. I don't even go to the gym. I'm doing this just to learn how I can eat more protein in my day-to-day life. Small steps. And that's why this week I will only focus on protein and not on calories or other macros or daily steps or any other exercise. Just protein. So, wish me luck, and if you have any tips, please share them with me down in the comments. And if you're on the same boat, maybe join me. Or if you want to see what else I want to change in my life, subscribe because I'll be making videos about those too. Anyway, I need some groceries. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I did was I googled which foods have the highest amount of protein and chose the ones that I like and bought those. I don't have like a meal plan in my mind for the week. I have some ideas what I can do with these, but I'll mostly just wing it. And I might need to go to the grocery store again during the week, we'll see, but here's what I got. Chicken breast, salmon, chickpeas, skyr, which is Icelandic yogurt, and apparently it has 3 to 4 times more protein than normal yogurt, which I didn't know. Hummus or hummus, some ready salad with lentils and hummus. Buckwheat. We usually eat rice with our meals, but according to my research, this makes much more sense. And I like this, I can eat this. Then I got some instant oatmeal, some nuts, broccoli, peas. I also have some other things already in my cupboards like chia seeds, sunflower seeds. I bought nutritional yeast, which I had no idea had that much protein. Hemp seeds. I have lentils. I have things that hopefully I can work with. So today for breakfast, I want to eat some type of a yogurt granola fruit bowl. This is something I do from time to time, but instead of this high protein skyr, I just use normal yogurt with flavorings and stuff. So I will try to do something similar to what I sometimes do, just higher protein version. Here is my breakfast, which has 20 grams of protein. It looks pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, I already tried it, but the camera just didn't record. Tastes pretty good too. One more bite for you. Time for dinner. Yeah, there's no lunch. I usually eat just 2 main meals a day, and if I get hungry in between or after dinner, I'll just have a snack. And here is my dinner, which has around 36 grams of protein. This is actually a pretty common dinner in our household, just with rice instead of buckwheat. Pretty good. Today, so far, I've eaten around 56 grams of protein and I will have a snack to complete it to 60. And I will eat apple and some peanut butter. That should be enough. Okay, so I guess this has around 10 grams of protein. So it means when I finish this plate, I will have eaten around 66 grams of protein today. Honestly, today it wasn't that hard. I mean, the salmon helped a lot. Almost half of the protein I ate today was that little bit of salmon. But I think on my day-to-day life, I lack protein the most on breakfast. So I think the trick might be upping my protein intake during breakfast. We'll see. Good morning. I'm about to have my breakfast and I'm going to eat Turkish eggs. But I call it just çılbır because I'm Turkish. We don't call them Turkish eggs. And I'm gonna make it with boiled eggs instead of poached eggs because it's easier and that's how I ate it growing up. My mom always does it with boiled eggs. And of course, instead of yogurt, I'm gonna use skyr. And here is my breakfast, which has around 24 grams of protein. I will also eat a slice of bread with it, which has around 3 more grams of protein. So in total, my breakfast is around 27 grams of protein. I think it's pretty good. But let's see how this tastes with skyr instead of yogurt. Very good. This is something I really like. The only problem is that it takes more effort than I'm willing to put in. I like my breakfast to be very fast, a bowl of granola and milk. So I don't know how often I will do this, even though I really like it. For dinner today, I'm going to eat a salad. I think this salad is Jennifer Aniston's recipe. It went viral a few years ago and I tried it at the time and I liked it, but then totally forgot about it. But today I realized that I have the ingredients for it, at least most of it, so I decided to make it. I already prepared the ingredients, I'm just gonna mix them now. So in the actual recipe, there is bulgur, but I didn't have bulgur, so I used buckwheat. There is 50 grams of buckwheat here. I'm adding to it some chickpeas, some cucumbers, red onions, feta cheese, pistachios, and this is not on the actual recipe, but I wanted to add some more protein, so I'm gonna add hemp seeds and a salad dressing of your choice. I'm just putting some lemon juice, mixing it up, and it's ready. There's about 23 grams of protein in it. Honestly, I'm still not hungry after that breakfast. It kept me full for a very long time, but it's getting late, so if I want to reach my protein goals, I had to eat something, but because I'm not hungry, I chose a salad. Let's see. Before I made it with bulgur, but bulgur is something that bloats me like crazy, even if I like it very much. So I'm glad that I tried it with buckwheat and it's equally as good. So yeah, that's my dinner. I still have to eat 11 more grams of protein, so as a snack, I got myself some nuts. It's like a handful, 2 handfuls, I don't know, 20 grams of nuts. And in the fridge, I found something like this. It's like a bar with cottage cheese in it, which I really don't like, but thankfully my husband does. So he bought some today and I'm stealing one. Together they have a little bit more than 11 grams of protein. It's not that bad. So we're ending the day with exactly 60 grams of protein. Today for breakfast, I think I will eat some toast with peanut butter and bananas, and to add some extra protein, I think I will add nuts, or if I need some seeds, we'll see. Here's my breakfast. It has about 17 grams of protein. Actually, I'm trying to get 20 grams on breakfast every day, but today it's just not gonna be possible because I kept adding things. I don't have anything else that I can add on top of this, and it's still at 17 grams. And trigger warning here, I'm going to talk about calories. I know that I said I will not worry about calories or anything else, I will just focus on the protein, but when I'm trying to track the protein, I am putting everything I eat into this app, and the app is showing me how many calories everything I eat has. So it's kinda hard for me to ignore totally. And as I added stuff on top of my peanut butter banana toast, I saw that number going up and up and up, and it reached to a point where I'm uncomfortable. So I stopped. Anyway, no big deal. Later in the day, I will compensate that 3 grams of protein that I'm missing on my breakfast. Okay, I'm hungry, but my husband isn't yet, and I want to eat dinner together with him. I was planning to cook the chicken, so I'll wait for him to get hungry to do that. That's why, in the meantime, I'm gonna eat a smaller meal. I will eat this salad that I got the other day. Lentil and carrot salad with bulgur and hummus. It has 8.2 grams of protein. It's good. I like it. Wait, actually that 8.2 grams of protein is for 100 grams, and here I have 220 grams of this salad. So that means when I finish this, I will have eaten 18 grams. I'm gonna buy more of these because I like it and it has a good amount of protein, and I didn't have to do any cooking for this. I just took it out of the fridge. That's my kind of meal. And here is my dinner with about 36 grams of protein. I don't think I will eat anything else today because it's already quite late. We're eating dinner a little bit later than usual today, and I've already reached my protein goals. After I eat my dinner, I will have eaten about 72 grams. For breakfast today, I want something warm and sweet, so I'm going to eat this instant oatmeal with raspberries, and on top of it I will add some extra things because this on its own doesn't have enough protein. It has around 7.2 grams. And here is my breakfast. It has about 14 grams of protein, which is below my goals for breakfast, but I tried. That's all I can do. I don't want to eat eggs today or anything else. I'm gonna start preparing dinner soon, but I'm starving. So before that, I'm gonna eat this protein bar, which has 20 grams of protein in this little 40 grams bar. It's basically half protein, so I don't expect it to taste good, but let's see. No, it's good. That's surprising. I expected like a chalky texture. It's not like that at all. The aftertaste is a little bit bitter, but much better than expected. Now it's time for dinner. And for dinner, I'm going to make the same salad I did 2 days ago, the Jennifer Aniston salad. But this time I'm going to add chicken to it because I have some leftover chicken from yesterday and I needed some extra protein. Yeah, the ingredients are ready. I'm just going to mix them up again. And that's my dinner. It has about 31 grams of protein, which means my protein total today is 65. So I have 2 eggs here and I added a little bit of milk and some feta cheese. And I'm adding my egg. Here is my breakfast. I also added a piece of bread. So there is about 24 grams of protein on my plate. Good. But the same problem again. It took me too long to prepare. Maybe I just need to be more planned and I could just cut these vegetables and put them in the fridge for the week, like meal prep. But I don't know if that's me. I want that to be me, but I don't know if that's me. It's the afternoon and I'm hungry, but I'm not in the mood to cook yet, so I'm going to eat some kind of a snack. I will eat this protein yogurt I got the other day. It's strawberry flavored and apparently has 20 grams of protein, and I will add some fruits to it just to make it more fun. And I will make myself coffee. Like this. It's dinner time and I'm going to make lentil balls. So I just calculated how many grams of protein this meal is going to have, and if I eat everything, it will be 39.7 grams of protein, which is surprising to me because before I started cooking, I more or less checked how many grams of protein do lentils and bulgur have, and the internet gave me much smaller numbers than what's written on the packages. So even if I eat half of what I've just prepared, I will have reached my goals for the day. So here is how we eat it. You take a piece of lettuce and you put the ball in the middle and you squeeze some lemon juice on it, and I just love it. That's a perfect meal for me. Okay, according to my calculations, I ate a little bit more than half of what I've prepared, 58% to be more precise. The portion I've eaten comes down to 23 grams of protein, which means today I've eaten about 67 grams of protein. I am happy with that, and so far this has been my favorite meal of the week. Here is my breakfast. I added one more toast with just the cheese, and this plate has about 19 grams of protein. It's about 3 p.m. and I'm hungry, and I'm so glad that there's leftovers from yesterday. Not even because I'm lazy to cook, but because I am literally craving these lentil balls. Anyway, I will stop talking about them. I just want to say, on my plate right now, there's about 16 grams of protein. Not gonna lie, I'm still hungry. I don't even know why. I don't think I've eaten less than usual for this time of day. It's just 4 o'clock and it's early for dinner for me. If I eat dinner now, I'm gonna get hungry later in the evening. But I also don't want to starve myself until dinner time, so I'm gonna have a snack. This protein bar thing. It has 12.5 grams of protein. It tastes just like a chocolate bar. I added lemon juice and some dill. And it's ready, by the way, that's it. It's very simple and very tasty. By the way, look what those lentil balls that I love so much did to me. It's okay, I'm used to it. It won't stop me from eating them. You know what? I think the menu I've chosen for today is really not good. It's not about the taste, it's not about the amount of proteins, it's about how they make me feel. And as the time goes on, I'm getting more and more bloated because as much as I like the lentil balls, they are a bloating bomb. I mean, I'm extra sensitive to bulgur anyway, but there's also lentils and onion in it, which are also foods that cause bloating. And as if that wasn't enough, for dinner I've chosen peas with also onions and garlic in it. And I think this is also a bloating bomb meal, and if I eat this, I'm gonna feel even worse. So I think I might leave that for tomorrow, which sucks because I had another meal planned for tomorrow, and now I need to come up with something else for today. I need about 15-16 more grams of protein if I don't eat this. I don't know, let me think. I hate when my body doesn't agree with me. Am I gonna have to eat chicken? I mean, I don't need a huge amount of protein for today. I'm about to reach my goal anyway. So a little piece of chicken would be enough, and honestly, I don't feel hungry anymore. Like half an hour ago, I was starving, but I started bloating more and more, and that made me feel like I'm not hungry anymore. So I'm not even in the mood to eat, but I still need to eat like 15 grams of protein. What to do? Okay, final decision. I just checked and it turns out I need only 12 grams more protein today. So I decided to just wait until the bloating goes away a little bit and I start feeling hungry again, and then probably I will eat a snack. Okay, that brings my total protein intake for the day to about 61 grams. I'll eat this in bed while watching something, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's the last day of the challenge, and for today's breakfast I thought I'll make some protein pancakes. Now, I've never done protein pancakes in my life, so I don't know if it will work out. I've seen in the comments of some recipes that they turn out so dry, but I wanna try it. Hey, they don't look bad, I think. I mean, they're definitely less fluffy than normal pancakes. And here is my first ones too. I'll probably eat them too if this is not too much. I just wanted to present the nicer looking ones. Okay, I added some honey to my yogurt to sweeten it a little bit, and I'll just put it like this. And raspberries. That looks amazing. And if I eat the whole thing, including these, I will have eaten 34 grams of protein, which is more than half of what I'm aiming for the day anyway. It's good. It's not too dry. I mean, the aftertaste of the protein powder is something I'm not a huge fan of, but like it's not that obvious, especially with the raspberries and the yogurt. And I think I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Alright, I'm about to make a very quick tuna pasta. I just had to include pasta this week. I will never give up on pasta. Anyway, this tuna pasta is something that I do from time to time and we really like it in this household. But in the actual recipe there is heavy cream, but today I'm going to be replacing it with yogurt. Never tried it with yogurt before, but I think it should be fine. Let's make it. It's really good with parmesan too, but unfortunately I don't have any right now at home, so I will not add it today. But if I did, it would also be a good protein addition. But it's fine, I think I don't need extra proteins today. The yogurt disappeared, by the way, so I will just add more. Okay, before this yogurt disappears too, I'm adding in the pasta. And that's all. Let's see. I regret making it with yogurt. It's much better with cream. Yogurt is a little bit sour in it and it's just not creamy enough. It still tastes good, but it is better with the cream. And next time I make it, to increase the protein amount in it, instead of replacing cream with yogurt, I'll do it with cream and just add parmesan in it. By the way, this plate has 27.4 grams of protein, not counting the extra yogurt I added later. And that means I already reached my protein goals for the day. I've already eaten 61 grams of protein, but I'm not sure if this is the last meal I will have today because it's still fairly early. I might get hungry later in the evening and eat my pea salad that I made yesterday that's waiting in the fridge. Okay, as a late night snack, I decided that I will eat 1/3 to half of these peas. And the whole thing has about 18 grams of protein, but when I eat, let's say I will eat half, I will have eaten 9 more grams of protein today, which will bring my total to about 70 grams. I'm gonna eat it while watching a movie, but I will taste it for you. I really like it, it just tastes fresh. Anyway, I did it. That's the end of the challenge. So, was eating 60 grams of protein per day hard? No, not really. It does take effort though. But at the end of the day, I think it all comes down to being more educated about nutrition. And even in 1 week, I learned a lot. Like, I was aware all the fit people were eating chia seeds and hemp seeds and sunflower seeds and buckwheat and so on, but I never looked into why. I mean, I thought, oh, it's healthy and that's it. And I still don't know everything about them, but now I know that they have a lot of protein and therefore are a great addition to my breakfast bowls, for example. I will definitely keep using them and I will replace yogurt with skyr because honestly, skyr here in Poland tastes closer to yogurt in Turkey than the yogurt in Poland does anyway, and it has like 4 times more protein and I eat a lot of yogurt, so this on its own will help a lot. And I will replace rice with buckwheat. Like, small changes like this will already boost my daily protein intake. One more thing I learned is that only focusing on protein does not work. I made a mistake by not considering other factors and ended up super bloated, as you witnessed. So I just need to make sure my meals don't only have enough protein but are also balanced altogether. And it's not just about each separate meal, but like throughout the day. If I ate a bloating bomb lunch, I shouldn't plan to eat another bloating bomb dinner. And the most annoying part of the challenge for me was that I had to weigh and check the macros of every single thing that I ate. And that also meant that I couldn't eat out, I couldn't order food in, or I couldn't let anyone else cook for me because I needed to know exactly how much of what was in my meal to make sure that I was hitting my goals. But I guess if I do this for a while, at some point I'll be able to estimate the macros of my meals without having to weigh everything that goes in it. I mean, I hope. Because if I have to weigh everything forever, I'm not sure that I can do it. And I cannot spend that much time cooking every day. This is a little bit connected to the previous point. I mean, I didn't even cook any complicated meals last week, I know, but I made every single meal myself. Usually if I cook one day, my husband cooks the next day, and sometimes we order food in, and sometimes we eat out. So I don't cook every day. And as I mentioned before, my breakfast usually is a bowl of granola with milk. So breakfast was also extra cooking for me. And I need to find some kind of a solution to that, either simpler breakfast ideas or meal prepping, or more realistically for me, I would say ingredient prepping, or asking my husband to weigh my chicken when he cooks. I don't know. I think this is easily solvable, but I wanted to mention it anyway. So yeah, overall, I think this week was really helpful. I just need to keep doing it myself now. And at some point, I want to start exercising, and I want to lose a couple of kilograms. These are just my body and health goals. I have goals in a lot of different areas of my life, and I plan to talk about it all on this channel. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see what else I'm working on improving in my life, please subscribe. Building this channel is one of them, by the way, so your support would mean a lot. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.